7 days of violence that shook Britain. Shops were looted and public buildings set on fire. Businesses owned by people of colour were targeted. Mosques were attacked in a wave of anti-Muslim violence. Hotels purportedly housing asylum seekers were set afire.
We want to see an end to people coming over illegally on boats from safe countries.
More than 1,000 people have been arrested. The trigger for the violence was a tragic knife attack on a children's dance class in Southport near Liverpool, resulting in the deaths of 3 girls aged 6, 7 and 9. False reports, initially posted by an obscure website called Channel 3 Now, wrongly identified the killer as a Muslim asylum seeker who had arrived on a small boat. The fake news spread quickly on social media. Within hours, violence erupted in Southport and spread to other towns and cities.
The initial violence was kicked off by falsehood. To an extent, I think it's fair enough to blame social media.
Many observers see deeper social divisions driving the violence.
These are tensions that you see in a lot of countries right now. I would include the US to some extent in that too, where you have emerging feelings of nationalism, a sense that people are being left behind.
Critics accused some right-wing politicians, especially Nigel Farage, the leader of the anti-immigration Reform Party, of fanning the violence, which Farage strongly denies. On his YouTube channel, Farage has previously publicised hotels that house asylum seekers. Far larger demonstrations against the far right have since taken place across Britain, and the riots have abated. Over 1,000 people have been arrested and hundreds convicted of offences linked to the riots. Scores have been charged with offences relating to posts on social media. The owner of X, Elon Musk, has faced criticism for allowing such posts and for himself posting about far-right protests, writing that civil war is inevitable.
I do agree that we're going to have to look more broadly at social media after this disorder.
The government has warned that the violence may erupt again.
There is no doubt that the UK has, over the last 10, 15 years, had very low economic growth and hasn't done much for many people who are struggling economically. And whilst that isn't to justify the violence in any way, shape or form, I think it is absolutely appropriate to think, given what's happened, are there circumstances that make people feel so desperate that they are more prone to this than others?
The violence has added to the trauma for the families of the children killed in the Southport attack. 17-year-old Axel Muganwa Rudakubana, who was born in Britain, has been charged with the girls' murders. Henry Ridgewell, VOA News.